Yes. Well, the status of Georgie and I after the tell-all, I have some new breaking news. We are no longer together.
Now I have a lot of questions.
Will you marry me?
Oh, baby. Yes.
Some of the biggest news that came out of this season was, of course, Georgie proposing once again to you, Darcey.
Yeah.
You know, it was so sweet how he included your daughters. And then the look on his face, you can tell that there's a lot of love there. It was all in his face. But you took a minute to say yes, or at least that's how it came off. So what was going through your head in that moment?
In that moment, I was surprised. I mean, we had talked about, possibly getting reengaged, in conversations that we've had. I just felt like we needed more time, with the kids, to bond more as a family, to see what it would feel like, be like. Miami was going well. I was just concerned about, money things. And, I know we have love for each other. I think just wanted it to be right and real and, authentic. And, he got emotional. It was a long day and, we were living in the moment. So it was a beautiful moment. I'm glad the girls were a part of it as well. Just a little worried about the money you're spending.
I'll start working, I'll pay my credit.
Well, you mentioned Georgie's finances. And this is just an honest question. I couldn't help but wonder, his debt was a conversation this season. But when he proposed with that big ring, beautiful ring, I know you said you were in the moment, but later on, did you think, was this the smartest decision?
I mean, obviously money is always a factor in relationships and stuff. I have, a specific kind of taste. And Georgie knows my style. Obviously, it's a very much so of a Darcey kind of ring. He knows I'm, always wearing large diamonds and stuff like that. So when he, gave it to me, I was pleasantly surprised, but I wasn't trying to think about the money aspect at that moment. Where there's a will, there's a way, I guess, in a sense. And, in the relationship, money's a tough topic, to discuss, but it definitely needs to be discussed at some point, to go further in the relationship because, it's a big deal. I don't want to be stuck with debt and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, Stacey, we know you want the best for Darcey.
Absolutely.
Do you feel as if marrying Georgie is in Darcey's best interest?
Yes. Well, the status of Georgie and I after the tell-all, I have some new breaking news. We are no longer together.
Now I have a lot of questions.
We are no longer together, and it was a decision that I made personally for myself, for my daughters, and I took a stand because I felt like the relationship wasn't moving in the right direction from that point of being engaged, which happened in the summer. Mind you, the tell-all was in wintertime, so there had been some time and communication still wasn't going well. There was a lot of things that just weren't where they should have been. And I take accountability where I do, but I just felt like for me, I needed to just walk away. And once it left my mind, my body followed. And I hit my limit with him.
Is the door still open for him or are you done?
If I continue to do that, it's just going to keep happening, I feel. And I want to keep my heart open for the right person. I'm excited for, where I'm at in life right now. People have their moments. People have to grow and learn. And, I think I'm here to really just, stay open and stay authentic and real to who I am as a person and, a wife to eventually be, to the right person. So, I feel that you guys will see, in the future, like how that kind of plays out. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the next steps ahead.
Some I've been hearing about you, bro, is not really cool. Money in the socks, credit card debt.
Okay, well, let's talk about Michael.
Yeah.
Michael. Neither Georgie nor Florian were feeling Michael the first time they met. Looking back at the situation now, what do you think? How do you feel about it?
Honestly, yes, maybe I should have had Georgie's back a little bit more, but I guess we've known Michael obviously a lot longer. People don't understand his personality. And when he came in hot, he wasn't trying to come in hot. to have like an ego. It was more like, these are my twins, my sisters. Like, let's get the party started. Let's talk. Let's get down to business. That's
He actually wanted to get along with them and get to know them, but
they had a grudge that day. Everybody was in the sun all day. They were tired. Georgie was trying to cook, and
it's like a new guy in our life, and they were just like, who's this guy? They kind of, it was like the battle of the egos at that point.
And we were kind of sitting there like, what were we gonna say in that moment? How were we gonna defend anybody? Because we were like, kind of the two twins stuck in the middle. Three guys, like, it was like very fiery. And you know, I did say a few times like, please Georgie, stop, because he was getting a little aggressive with his voice. But Michael, I felt like, was coming from like, he was standing up for us kind of point of view. Georgie was like just trying to be standing up for himself, not really for the relationships. And we had talked about being there for each other, and I was kind of like, why is he going in so deep about, you know, just very ego-y and fiery? And I was just like, can we stop? Like, it was bothering me. It was very tense, and I don't like confrontation like that at all. And I thought it was best just to kind of zip it for the moment and then deal with it later when we're home, which happened. But I ended up apologizing to the next day to say that I'm sorry, I didn't really have their back. And you know,
and actually Michael and Florian are good friends to this day. So you know, Florian just needed to get to know him a little bit in his personality style, and he's just very outgoing and very, you know, just, hey, I'm here. Like, let's, you know, let's do this.
The blue hair. Georgie kept talking about the blue hair.
I thought that was rude. I don't think he should. That was just very rude. We love, you know, blue hair, pink hair, whatever. You know, it's always had amazing style, and we love to wear his fashions as well. And he loves to wear our like Cool House of 11 hats.
He's an artist, and
very just amazing, full of energy, and you know,
he's like a brother to us.
Yes, like a brother.
For sure. Well, what are your thoughts, Darcey, on fans' reaction to you putting Georgie in the mesh top? His look in the fashion.
It's a fashion show in Miami for swim week. Fashion shows tend to be a little bit more eclectic. You can do fun designs. It's not going to be a shirt we actually sell. Some of the stuff that we have is for, you know, fun patterns that we do to walk down the runway bedazzled or sparkly or whatever. So listen, it fit him. He actually liked it in the moment, so I wasn't going to put him in something that he didn't want to wear, but we had some options that he could choose from, and he liked it. He actually liked it.
Well, fans, including myself, we love watching Aniko and Aspen. They bring a fun-loving element to the show.
They sure do.
You know, Aniko had her pageant, which she did great. Aspen, she moved past her, I guess, fear of walking down the runway, and she showed confidence. How does it feel seeing your daughters and your nieces be this vulnerable but yet confident and just genuine on TV at their age? Because that's not they're good girls, and you can tell.
They are amazing girls. They're so smart. They have, you know, great heads on their shoulders, and you know during vulnerable moments they want to show their confidence. I mean, I think that, you know, they're learning from their moms, and you know, they just like we want to make them proud, they want to make us proud. And I just was happy that they were in that moment to do whatever they wanted to do. Aspen's dream was always to be a runway model, and she still wants to do that. I mean, they both have what it takes to do whatever they set their hearts to. So I was really excited for them. You know, once they walked, their nerves went away. They had fun. It was like a blast. Like, there was no pressure. We just had have fun, you know, walk however you want to walk. It's all good. You know, it's our show. It's your show.
If anything, I feel like seeing those girls walk down the runway and showing their grace and elegance and, you know, confidence, that was all worth it in the end.
Yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. Okay, well, let's get into the tell-all before I let you go. There will be a 2-part tell-all this season. First ever for the series.
Hey, babe.
I don't want to be there dealing with other people with their bull.
I don't like any man talking to my daughters like that. Any man.
What can we expect? What can you tease? Tell us.
You guys are going to be so excited because it's the very first tell-all for a spinoff. We're really excited to be a part of that. And we really like tell-all, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's going to be some shows. There's going to be some no-shows. There's going to be walkouts. There's going to be some dramatic, fiery moments between some people that aren't in America.
I saw a clip of Jesse. Jesse always pops up.
He's just popping up like a weasel everywhere. I don't know how he popped up. He just popped up. But he got put in his place, I'll just say that.
Okay.
I won't tell you by who, though, but a few people. Yeah.
What was your reaction when you found out that there was going to be a tell-all? What went behind that decision?
Yeah, we were really excited that they offered us a tell-all, especially a 2-part tell-all. I mean, I've done them before.
That's a long time.
Yeah, we were there for a while, but you know what? All of it needed to come out. Everything needed to be discussed and talked about. I thought that it was a great decision on, the network's part as well. It was very healing. We were all very authentic about it. Really excited. The only thing is, Georgie had some hesitation, and for a while it was like pulling teeth just to see, why he wanted or not wanted to be a part of it. So there was a lot of controversy about that behind the scenes, but the network was really excited to do it, and we were all for it. We were really excited and wanted to give our all and tell all.
That's right.